Matter of fact, Kwani just a bro.
I keep thinking you're gonna try to clean it up here, but
yeah, I ain't want to pull his card though, but Kwani, bro.
Skrilla turned into one of the hottest names in rap after his 6-7 track started moving everywhere. But now he's caught up in a heavy feud with OT7 Kwani, and the whole situation is wild. People have known about Skrilla in the underground for a long time, but 2022 was the year things really started taking off for him in Philadelphia. That's when his buzz began spreading through the city, and suddenly everyone was paying attention to what he was doing next. Back earlier in his career, Skrilla was putting out songs that had more of an Atlanta-style vibe, but in 2022, he flipped the whole sound and came through with a project called Cutthroat. The tape had these strange, dark beats that instantly stood out, and Skrilla was talking slick on tracks like Block High. On that record, he rapped, "You ain't gotta act hard, we wasn't raised the same. Have you laid up in the dock, you can't even move the same. Can't even eat the same shit. Shitty bag, zipper on your stomach. You ain't never think you could get tapped, but bitch, we did it." The energy on that project was gritty and intense, and fans in the city started locking in with his style right away. Throughout the project, Skrilla kept hinting at street rivalries and serious tension, but he didn't really call out anyone directly by name. Unlike some drill rappers who constantly disrespect rivals or mention people who passed away, Skrilla mostly kept it indirect. Still, he was known to be around some very controversial figures in Philly.
My producer, the nigga Mambo, that's the nigga that be making all them beats that everybody using now. That's my producer, he from Rome. Once I heard that nigga shit though, like that shit was a rap though. You heard, I ain't never heard no shit like that before though, so after I heard that shit was up after that.
One of the biggest names connected to that scene was YBC Duel, a rising rapper who was gaining huge attention before he sadly lost his life in broad daylight. Duel was heating up in the studio, while his YBC crew had a reputation for causing major chaos across the city, and people online were constantly talking about their wild stories and reckless moves. Duel already had a serious reputation in the streets long before he started talking tough in the recording booth. People around Philly knew his name, and that background made his music feel even more intense when he finally stepped into the spotlight. Skrilla was close with Duel, and the two were seen around each other often. In fact, when Brandon Buckingham came out to Philadelphia to interview Skrilla, Skrilla even introduced him to Duel during the visit. But here's where the situation starts looking messy. While Skrilla showed support to YBC Duel and his circle, people also noticed he had connections on the other side too. Skrilla was showing love to members connected to CCK as well. CCK isn't just one crew either. It's a mix of different groups, including the Clappers from 56th Street, the Campers, and the Clappers from 7th Street. All of those groups have serious tension with YWC, which made the whole situation feel even more complicated.
Me and Kwani cool, me and Kwani, that shit.
You squashed it? Well, that's good. That's good for the future of Philly right there.
Yeah.
You might be trolling me, but you know.
Nah, we cool.
According to rumors spreading around the city, people connected to CCK were involved in the situation where YBC's friend DTI lost his life. After that tragic moment, Lil Bucks from CCK released a song called Lonely Child, where he rapped, "Andre Youngbull walked to the store, but he ain't make it back. Your homie died, you ain't slide, you went to make a track. Fetty hot as shit in them boots, he tried to bust a track. My name always on that radar, on that dispatch." The tension between YBC and CCK was already intense, but Skrilla still seemed cool with people from both sides. He even dropped a track with Lil Bucks called Hood Hopper. On that record, Lil Bucks rapped, "Bitch, I'm with Big Zoo, we're the Campers, CCK, 0 to 4. I cracked the 4, I tilt my bucket hat, I damn near hit the floater." The connections had people talking, and many were shocked that Skrilla was moving between both circles like that. Then Skrilla jumped on a track with YBC Duel called McButtons and McNuggets Part 2, and that's when a lot of listeners started thinking he might finally be picking a side in the drama. YBC Duel had built a reputation for being one of the most disrespectful voices in the rap scene, and on that record,
I heard the song when it was done. It was just me and Skrilla. Next time I heard it, it was me, Skrilla, and Bucks on it.
How you feel about that though?
But I ain't gonna lie though, Skrilla asked me did I want to do that shit. I told him no. He was trying to get me to shoot a video to that joint and all. I'm like, bro, no, bro, like what?
He went straight at CCK with some very direct lines. The tension between those crews was already serious, and the track only made things louder online. According to stories that were spreading around the city, people connected to CCK had ongoing issues with a CCK member named Sonny Goon. People were saying they couldn't reach him while he was locked up, and the rumors around the situation quickly turned into a huge topic in Philly conversations. There were also claims that Sonny's brother Booga tragically lost his life while leaving work at a McDonald's, which added even more emotion and controversy to everything people were talking about. On McButtons and McNuggets Part 2, Dude threw direct words towards Lil Bucks, Sonny, and Booga. In the song, he rapped, "Sonny and his brother Booga when he hear her. We catch niggas while they clocking out. Nigga worked at McDonald's. Pussy shoulda took a different route. Sonny in the jails, y'all shitty now. Yeah, I just put the banger on Bucks and made that nigga switch to a different jail." On that same track, Skrilla delivered his own lines, rapping about moving through different neighborhoods and making his presence known, saying, "Bunny hopping, different niggas' hoods, show 'em who really hood." With all that intense talk in the music, it still seemed like Skrilla was trying to stay connected with multiple sides at the same time.
Matter of fact, Kwani's just a bro.
I keep
Kwani
thinking you're gonna try to clean it up here, but
yeah, I ain't want to pull his card though, but Kwani, bro, Kwani ain't never took no.
Smoking a fucking whippet and a vape at the same time is diabolical. Man, bro, smoking a whippet and a vape, gang. What the fuck? Gang, that shit is diabolical. I'm just saying. For real. Oh, for real.
Piss Kwani ain't never do that. Kwani's a bitch, bro. That's that. I don't even want to talk about it no more though, bro.
And that's when a lot of tension started building across the city. Skrilla had been linking up with Zoo Gang rappers like Poundside Pop, but at the exact same time, he was also cool with one of their biggest rivals, Hood Tolly. That alone had people in Philly looking sideways at the situation, because both sides were already deep into their own rivalry. Hood Tolly was another Philly drill rapper people talked about constantly, with rumors saying he had serious influence in the streets. One of the names often mentioned around him was his close friend, Child Lizzy, a figure many claim played a big role in starting Zoo Gang in the first place. The tension between those circles reportedly exploded during a high school basketball game, where people connected to Hood Tolly and Poundside Pop got into a heated confrontation and started throwing punches right there in the building.
What began as a fight quickly turned into something much deeper, and the rivalry across the city intensified fast. After the incident at the game, Child Lizzy ended up getting arrested on a firearm charge. Later, after he was released, rumors spread that he was connected to the tragic loss of Poundside Pop's friend Sadie. That moment pushed things even further, and Poundside Pop, along with his allies, began proudly calling themselves Zoo Gang. Child Lizzy even addressed the situation in a track called No Lack, rapping, "When hairy niggas keep talking about bodies, I'll put the zoo on the map." Not long after that, word spread around the city that Zoo Gang had responded, and people claimed Child Lizzy later lost his life as the conflict kept escalating. Then, a Zoo Gang rapper named OT7 Kwani dropped the track, where many listeners felt like he was hinting at a real-life situation in his lyrics. On the song, he rapped, "ZOO Andra. Last nigga played with Zoo name shit, got him stepped on. I know you remember, you can't forget it, cause you was next to him. I put that on God. We catch a man and we gon' take it there. They said that his body had left the scene, but shit, his face still there." Those lines had people online going wild, with fans trying to decode exactly who and what he was talking
That's some cold shit to say. That's some cold shit to say in a diss track.
about. The rivalry between Hood Tolly's side and Zoo Gang had gotten so intense that even Meek Mill reportedly tried to step in and calm things down. Instead of fixing the situation, that move actually made things even more heated and ended up creating tension between Meek and members connected to Zoo Gang. Skrilla had already been cool with Hood Tolly and even made several songs with him. But in 2023, Skrilla also linked up in the studio with OT7 Kwani. The track they recorded together never officially dropped, but it showed that Kwani clearly didn't have an issue working with Skrilla, even though Skrilla had been around rival circles before. For a while, it looked like everyone was fine with Skrilla jumping in the booth with whoever he wanted, until one move almost caused serious tension with one of his own friends. UBC Dull had a serious rivalry with CCK, and the tension between those groups was intense for a long time. People around the city constantly talked about incidents happening on both sides. After Dull's friend had tragically lost his life, Lil Bucks from CCK quickly jumped into the studio and released music that many listeners felt was aimed directly at the situation. The track had people talking everywhere online. That's why so many fans were stunned when Skrilla suddenly dropped the song featuring both Dull and Lil Bucks. Nobody expected those two names to appear on the same track because the issues between their circles have been so public. At first, it looked like the impossible had happened, like the rivalry had somehow been settled in the studio. But the real story behind it shocked people even more. Dull believed he was only recording the song with Skrilla, but after they finished the track, Skrilla later reached out to Lil Bucks and added his verse to the record as well. Skrilla had asked Dull beforehand if he could include Lil Bucks, and Dull reportedly told him no. Despite that, Skrilla went ahead and did it anyway, which left Dull seriously upset when he found out. Even with that drama, Dull and Skrilla didn't fully fall out, especially because Skrilla was still helping bring more attention to Dull's music at the time. Skrilla also continued moving between different circles like UBC, CCK, and Zoo Gang. But things shifted after Skrilla did an interview and claimed he was the one who started the new wave of Philly drill sound. OT7 Kwani had been making music for years too, and just like Skrilla, his style evolved around 2022. Both artists began using those dark, eerie beats at the same time, and that's exactly where the tension between them really started heating up. Once that clip started spreading online, people immediately began comparing Skrilla and OT7 Kwani. Fans from both sides were arguing in the comments, debating who really helped shape the new Philly drill sound. Some people were saying Skrilla brought the dark energy first, while others insisted Kwani had already been moving in that lane before the buzz started. The conversation didn't stay friendly for long. Subtle shots began showing up in music and online posts, and supporters from both camps kept pushing the debate louder and louder. In the middle of all this, fans were also bringing up the unreleased studio session where Skrilla and OT7 Kwani had recorded together. People were confused. If they had worked together before, why was there suddenly tension in the air? That's when the situation got even more awkward. Instead of clearing things up, both sides stayed quiet publicly, which only made the rumors grow even bigger. Some fans believed the friendship had quietly turned into competition, while others thought outside drama from different crews was starting to spill into the music scene. Either way, the energy between Skrilla and OT7 Kwani clearly wasn't the same anymore. What once looked like two artists possibly working together started turning into something that felt way more serious, and fans across Philly were watching closely to see what would happen next. OT7 Kwani had never really complained about Skrilla working with different artists around the city, even when some of them were connected to rival crews. But everything shifted after Skrilla did that interview and claimed he helped start the new wave of Philly drill. Once that clip started spreading online, Kwani jumped on Instagram and openly called him out, and the situation got tense fast. In the interview, Skrilla explained that he linked up with a producer out in Rome and started building a unique sound. According to him, once his music started gaining attention, other rappers around Philly began moving toward that same dark, eerie style of beats. But Kwani quickly pushed back on that idea. He claimed the sound actually came from him and his own producer, and that Skrilla was the one borrowing the style.
Skrilla didn't stay quiet either. He responded by clowning Kwani and acting like the criticism was just jealousy. Then Kwani fired back again and revealed something that surprised fans. He said the reason their studio track never dropped was because, in his words, he completely outperformed Skrilla on the record. The whole argument really started over that new wave claim. But then Kwani tried to shift the focus by saying he didn't rock with Skrilla because of the people Skrilla worked with. The problem with that explanation was simple though. Skrilla had already been collaborating with artists from all over the city long before Kwani ever stepped in the studio with him. At that point, it started looking like there was way more going on behind the scenes. Skrilla fired back again online and even sent what sounded like a warning toward OT7 Kwani. Fans thought the situation was about to explode, but then something strange happened. Out of nowhere, Kwani jumped on Instagram and claimed the whole thing was fake drama, saying he and Skrilla actually had music coming soon. A lot of people didn't believe that story at all. The internet immediately started calling it cap, and the rumors only got louder. Not long after that, Skrilla appeared on No Jumper and spoke openly about the situation,
putting the spotlight back on the feud. During the conversation with Adam 22, Skrilla questioned Kwani's reputation and basically said he didn't think Kwani had the kind of background people were claiming. Skrilla also talked about his own past, explaining that he grew up in Kensington and started hustling at a very young age. He told Adam 22 he had lived through serious situations growing up and felt like his experiences were very different from Kwani's. At one point, he even said he wanted to see Kwani face to face to settle things directly. Skrilla joked that he wasn't even known for fighting, but still said he believed he could handle Kwani if they ever met in person. The comments went viral fast, and fans thought the rivalry was about to get even bigger. But then, just a few months later, Skrilla returned to No Jumper again and surprisingly said the issue with Kwani was over. Nobody really knows what happened behind the scenes, but the tension suddenly cooled off. Not long after that, Kwani made a big career move and signed a deal with the label 10K Projects in April 2024, which had fans shifting their focus back to the music. Rumors started spreading that OT7 Kwani received a huge deal when he signed with the label, and many fans believed he was about to become the next Philly rapper to really break through on a national level. For a moment, it looked like everything was lining up perfectly for him to take that big leap out of the city. But then something strange happened. After signing, Kwani slowed down and the momentum around his name started fading.
Yeah,
Fans kept...
I remember when he first came out. My little cousins used to listen to him heavy. When he first came out, boy, motherfuckers was on it. Now me personally, I only listen through his music through them, so I don't really know what kind of music he was putting out. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was like really a relation to Skrilla or not. The songs I was hearing, it was different flow. I mean, it didn't really sound like Skrilla flow. So I don't know but like I say, I ain't listened to enough of his music to know, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what type of music he was making. But at the same time, yeah, bro, like I ain't heard nobody mention his name. Well, I can't even, and I ain't trying to troll. I'm being for real. Like, I ain't really heard nobody mention his name ever since. And that was, what, a year ago? Year and a half ago? Probably longer than that. Probably 2 years ago? You know what I mean? So it's like,
asking the same question. Was the label holding back his releases, or did things simply stall out behind the scenes? Whatever the reason, the excitement around his career cooled off because hardly any new music at the time. For a while, Skrilla and Kwani were moving at almost the same level in the rap scene, but everything shifted when Skrilla dropped 6-7. That record exploded, and suddenly his name was everywhere. Now, Skrilla's been linking up with major artists like Lil Yachty and Go Herbo, and he's even been traveling overseas for shows. Even though problems still happen in Philadelphia, Skrilla's been trying to distance himself from that environment. In an interview with The Fader, he explained that his music is evolving because his lifestyle is different now. He said, "I'm not actually out here running around shooting at nobody right now." The tension with Kwani also seems to have cooled off completely. Still, fans notice Skrilla staying connected with certain street influences, and people online have pointed out his connection with Atlanta rapper Ola Run. Even with all the success, people still keep a close eye on Skrilla because of how many different circles he's been connected to over the years. In Philly, reputation travels fast, and fans never forget who worked with who. That's why his name keeps popping up whenever people talk about the city's drill scene and all the rivalries tied to it.
But lately, Skrilla seems way more focused on the music and the opportunities coming with it. Touring in different countries, linking with big artists, and building a bigger fan base has clearly changed the direction of his career. Instead of being caught in constant online drama, he's been putting more energy into dropping new songs and expanding his sound. At the same time, the Philly drill scene hasn't slowed down at all. New rappers keep popping up, new songs keep going viral, and the competition in the city is still intense. Fans are always debating who's really leading the movement now, especially after the whole argument about who started the new wave. Some people still say Skrilla helped push the sound into the spotlight, while others believe multiple artists helped build that wave together. Either way, Skrilla's name is now permanently tied to the rise of Philly's new drill era, and the spotlight on him isn't fading anytime soon. Skrilla may have moved past the tension with OT7 Kwani, but that doesn't mean everyone in Philly is on good terms with him yet. Some people in the city still have issues with him, and the conversations pop up online from time to time. Lil Bucks from CCK was recently dealing with legal trouble related to a firearm case, but in January 2026, he still jumped on Instagram and called Skrilla out publicly. Skrilla didn't respond, though, and many fans think that's because his career has already moved far beyond the local drama. At the same time, Kwani hasn't really been mentioning the situation with Skrilla anymore either. Right now, a lot of fans feel like his main focus should be rebuilding momentum in the rap game. After his buzz slowed down for a while, many listeners were waiting to see him return with new music and strong releases. Things got even more awkward for Kwani when a Philly streamer named She Loves Ra claimed he had a bad experience after trying to work with him. Ra had previously shown Kwani a lot of support and wanted to collaborate on the stream, but later accused him of taking $3,500 and not following through. Once that story spread online, Kwani faced a wave of criticism from fans. Still, in the music world, things can change fast. If Kwani starts dropping more music and rebuilding his buzz, he could definitely bounce back. And if the issues with Skrilla are truly over, fans would probably go crazy if the two of them actually linked up and released a track together. If you enjoyed this story and want more breakdowns like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment with your thoughts on the Skrilla and OT7 Kwani situation.
Boy, you'll be surprised, man. You'll be surprised. Damn. Okay, Q done finally bought him a house now. Okay. Okay, Q. Shouts out, okay, Q, man. Keep doing your shit, boy. Yeah. We gotta watch that too, but.
So this racist grifter on YouTube called Lily Gaddis has announced that she can't pay her bills because YouTube has demonetized her. Now, if that's not hilarious to you, right, what's even more hilarious from my perspective when I watched this entire video, because I watched it from front and back. Oh, I enjoyed this video. The funniest part about this video is the grand delusion.
Oh,
a lot of these people, especially like the racist grifters, like the super far right clowns, so they believe like the world is after them. Like they believe that whatever racist grift they're trying to peddle online is so important and so impactful that the Matrix, the billionaires, they're after them. They want to silence their voice. Not knowing they're as insignificant as their opinions, okay?
The tragedy of today that we are going to be talking to is not about black people attacking more whites on the trains. Shockingly enough, we are actually going to get to talk about something different. I know that that's a common thread that seems to be happening all the time. But
you know what kills me about a racist motherfucker? They don't never talk about the shit they people be doing. Huh? a minute. So you talk about what everybody else doing, but you don't say nothing about what your people's doing? I just don't get that. That'd be crazy to me.
But today, you know what's happening?
Motherfucker, I talk about everybody, and I don't got damn race. I don't give a fuck about no color. I don't give a damn about. I talk about every goddamn body. If your ass doing some stupid shit, I'm gonna talk about your stupid ass.
They're trying to keep a real down. They're trying to keep a real nigga down. That's what they're trying to do because they cannot handle the truth. And this is just the facts. When you come speaking the truth about certain things, if you're raising racial awareness, let's say, if you are, heaven forbid, pro-white or a pro-white voice out there, which I am, which I always will be and will always influence my content no matter what it is, they will try to keep you down. I've said in a couple other videos that there is a pipeline of cancellations.
These people are delusional. They're sick. They truly, in their minds, believe they are putting out profound, impactful work, when in fact, all they're doing is lowbrow grifting. Nothing is impactful, nothing is intelligent, nothing is smart about what they're doing. It's all lowbrow, low-level, low-hanging fruit grifting. Let's take a look at some of the profound, impactful work that Lily Gaddis can't believe she got canceled for.
What? Black women, you
What?
tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet
So she got on a live podcast with blackface. I don't understand. Like to me, like the amount of time that you gotta put into something like this, you get what I'm saying? Like that lets me know that you really have no creativity. You got no creativity. You got no creativity. You got nothing else that you could do better on more of your spare time. You got no brain cells to come up with anything that's more important than to talk about a fucking blackface on a camera. You're boring. You're boring. You're boring. You are fucking boring, and you should go to fucking Dubai where they. Never mind. I'm not even gonna make that statement because I'll probably get canceled. Never mind.
you wear massive hoop earrings, you wear weaves in your hair, you wear fake eyelashes, you wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay?
Why she got on fake nails right now?
So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist
Why she got on fake nails right now?
stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking. When you are fighting, when you are going to bat.
She's not even good at what she wants to do.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And you have no creativity. You're not even good at what you even trying to do right now. You're boring at it right now. Like usually when I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna be real. Now I tell y'all, motherfucker ain't gonna be real, right? When motherfuckers be online with this bullshit and motherfuckers got the creativity and they racist, it be funny. I ain't gonna cap. I laugh at it, bro, cause it's funny how stupid you motherfuckers are. So it's funny to me, cause you think you like doing something, but you really look stupid, and you so stupid and you act so good at it that it mix so good that you just use a good stupid acting motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I commend you for acting so fucking stupid, so good that you make me laugh. Why the fuck is my shit lagging? See what I mean? Now this shit don't even want me to talk about it. See what I mean? It's shit like that. Now all of a sudden my camera started lagging heavy. See what I mean? You see what I'm saying? It is shit like that. You know what I mean? It is shit like that. Oh yeah, man. And straight up, bro. a motherfucker ruined my truck yesterday, bro. Which it will be a vlog out on it. I don't know when I'm gonna put out the vlog on it right now. I'm kind of still like can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all, if you know me, like if you know me, if you somebody like who really know me, then you know. Besides, like if I'm and even with content right now, I don't even drag my shit like. But if you know me on the regular, bro, like I drive like an old person, bro. So like I don't be dogging my car and shit like that, my trucks and shit. Like I don't be dogging shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's still like unbelief for me like that a motherfucker like literally tore my shit up, man. A motherfucker tore my shit up yesterday, man. Like literally tore my fucking truck up, man. You know what I mean? And like that's why I ain't at work right now. Honestly, my fucking knee, like it didn't hurt yesterday. Cause you know your adrenaline and shit be pumping and shit like, but the rest of my body good. Like, bro, my shit. I mean, OBS, bro. You know that's real steel. So you ain't gonna really a motherfucker gotta really like bang the fuck out of you for you to feel that motherfucker in the steel body. But anyway, yeah, bro. So motherfucker hit me, tore my truck up, man. So now I'm out of my fucking truck. That shit like hurt the fuck out of me. So I don't know if I'm about to go back to fixing my other truck, cause like right now I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta keep creating. I gotta keep my shit going. And not only that, like I can't be like vehicleless. I can't be vehicleless, and I can't leave my truck fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Like it ain't like put it like this. 5 to 7K can get it back on the road. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? 5 to 7K can get it back on the road. But it's like the point of, bro, I don't tear my shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for a motherfucker that just you know, not paying attention, bro, not opening his fucking eyes, bro, and tear my shit up. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucked me up. But like I said, vlog will be out on, I don't know when I'm gonna come out. Y'all the only, if you ain't watching this screen right now, or if you don't watch this video when I put it out, you won't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't said nothing on it yet. Like, cause like I said, bro, I still really, you know how something happened to you, and like you still in shock, kind of. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm still in kind of a shock. Like, that's why I told my peoples yesterday, like, they're like, you good? I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about me, bro. I care about my truck, bro. I don't fuck me. Fuck me. I want my fucking truck is fucked. This motherfucker fucked up my truck, bro. I can care less about me. My fucking truck is fucked. You know what I mean? Like, my shit is, bro, my rim, like, bro, them fucking brand new rims on there. Them brand new rims and tires on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. But I ain't trying to detour off the fucking reaction. Let's get back to the reaction. But I just wanted to say, though, y'all probably won't hear me talk about my fucking truck for a while or doing anything to it or vlogs, because, and y'all gonna know it first. Y'all watching the screen, y'all gonna know it first. Yeah, motherfucker hit me yesterday and tore the whole front end of my truck up. Not really tore it up, like I said, but he tore it up. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I had the fucking push bar on there, because if I didn't, it probably would have looked like his truck. I ain't gonna lie. Even though he wouldn't have still fucked it up much, because that's real metal. Not that cheap shit taking some credit. Yeah, sure, fuck it, bro. We gonna be on screen probably for like, I ain't gonna lie, we probably be on screen for like 2 hours maybe. So hell yeah, fuck it. What's the song? Drop it in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I say that to say all that, man. I don't know. How Barbaric. How Barbaric. Who is it by? Drop who is it by? And can I search it up on YouTube? And Mars trying to delete your shit, bro. That's not even me. Mars trying to delete your shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That ain't even me though, for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. How the fuck? Damn, you said about watch? Hold on. Damn, it deleted both of the messages too. You said how barbaric YC. I'm just gonna type that in. I'm just gonna type how barbaric YC when we get ready to do it. That's a bit. But yeah, anyway, back to the shit though, man. So yeah, vlogs on the fucking truck won't be coming anytime soon. It's ruined. So now I'm on the grind for like 7K, pretty much. I'm on the grind for like 7K. Y'all gonna see a lot of me. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna see a lot of me this month and next month, which was already planned anyway. Cause like I told y'all, I had planned to drop. I had planned to like go. I had planned to go do. I had planned to stream and drop vids like all month for like the next 2 months, like 2 or 3 vids every day for the next 2 months anyway. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of me. So if y'all just, you know what I'm saying, y'all already know, man, we go all everywhere with this shit every time we get on screen. There's no telling what the fuck we gonna watch. But if I boring y'all, you know, I apologize, y'all. You know, if y'all leave screen, man, just come back in on the screen, man. Drop in later on or something, or you know what I'm saying. Come over there to the YouTube, come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying. I guarantee you, it's gonna be something over there you can fuck with. You know what I mean. But yeah, man, I just wanted to let y'all know how this shit was gonna go. My knee fucked up. Man, shit crazy, bro. But yeah, vlog is coming on that soon. That'll probably be the last vlog on that truck. For a minute until I figure out, man, how to grind and get this fucking 7K, 5 to 7K up. And fucking, I don't know. I got some shit to do to my blue truck, so I think we probably about to open content back up on that. I got to get my floor welded. But that's really pretty much the only thing with that truck, other than the rest of like the rust spots and shit. But other than that, that truck is immaculate. You know what I'm saying? Bitch run fucking flawless. But yeah, that's just fucking a little yap session about that. Let's get back to it.
She wants to be viewed as a thought leader, as an idea giver. But she's not a thought leader. She's not an idea giver. She's not saying anything that people want to listen to. She's nothing but a racist rage baiter. And she's not even good at that, right? Because after a while of doing this shtick, right, people just kind of dismisses you, and you're now just a weirdo in a corner shouting at the moon. Nobody can hear you. Nobody is listening to you. Like, you're not a threat enough to where the Matrix or, you know, like the infrastructure is trying to cancel you. Bro, you probably got flagged for saying some racist things and YouTube automatically demonetizes you. It's simple as that, bro. You're not big enough. You're not wise enough. You're not smart enough. You're not a threat enough to galvanize anybody around you to where the infrastructure or the Matrix wants you out.
Video, the cancellation cycle. They try to defame you. They try to take away your platform. When they can't take away your platform or get you banned, then they will take away your means of funding the project. They will demonetize you so that you cannot make the money that's necessary to continue putting out the content. If they can't stop you then, well, then they try to either jail you or ruin your life through lawfare, or like what's happening to Candace Owens, maybe even put out a hit on your life. Well, I am in the middle phase right now. I was just demonetized on YouTube. Okay, this happened this past week. I didn't announce it because I was trying to appeal the process and whatever, but that's what's going on, folks. I've been demonetized on YouTube. And I always wondered about creators who made a big deal about that until I realized, oh, that's like your sole form of income. Like, so now I'm just making videos for free, and I have the electricity bill for all the billions of lights that's in here. I have to pay for the equipment, and you still have to pay for the people who make the thumbnails. You got a lot of bills to do, aside from the builds of natural life there. So yes, I have officially been demonetized on YouTube, which was my sole form of income.
Good.
Aside from a few tiny little outlets here and there.
I tell the motherfucker, it's all fun and games until it ain't.
YouTube was my main money maker, and I'm kind of stupid. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't plan ahead. I live in the moment. I put it all out there. I'm an open book. I live with my heart on my sleeve, you know? If I say something, I mean it.
That's not true, though. You did have a 5-year plan, and you said it out your own mouth. Your 5-year plan was to rage bait black people with your racist rhetoric, and rage bait us into propelling you up to be a millionaire as this extremely popular, polarizing figure in politics. That was your plan. Unfortunately for you, though, you came up with that plan at the same time where everybody else on the right was coming up with that plan, right? Where all the right-wing grifters were also coming up with that plan. So you saying the N-word multiple times, you disparaging black people, they didn't really stand out. It was just one of many. And bro, at some point, bro, like when you have so many people going at black folks stop caring. Listen, we can't even differentiate between you and Owen. Like, yo, the average black person probably just view all of you racist grifters as the same little clump of people. We can't even identify you guys individually, which is why it didn't work. I told you, when I tell you Lily really believed in this business plan, yo, she really thought that business plan of race baiting black people was the way to go. Oh, she was so confident in it, she was on Twitter telling everybody, bruh, oh, nah, these black folks about to make me a millionaire, man. These black folks about to make me famous, man. Oh, all I gotta say is the N-word and they gonna go crazy. Oh, I found a get-rich-quick scheme. She took to Twitter and said, thanks, black community, for helping to launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role well like the puppets you are. Heart emoji. I'm gonna tell you where Lily went wrong at. She's too stupid. Like, she's too dumb for her own good. You see, Lily, when you look around and you look at the other people who are pretty popular and thriving in this space, they left some room of plausible deniability.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? You know, like those.
That's what I'm saying. When you see the ones who is like, you know what I'm saying, somewhat thriving still, they ain't going so hardcore to where it's like, oh, look at me, you know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, look at me, motherfucker, I'm talking about you, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna do the talking and then let my community do the talking, and so I don't get, you know what I'm saying? She just all in. She just all in her. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else. Just all in her. You know what I'm saying? I don't work like that, bro.
Racist conservatives, like who their entire rhetoric is racist, but then they'll say, oh, I'm not racist. I have black friends I like. How dare you say I'm racist? You leave some plausible deniability to where you're still able to assimilate a mainstream media, right? You're still able to come around and do certain things and move and shake. During her first appearance on a mainstream outlet, it became perfectly clear this chick isn't cut out for mainstream. She isn't cut out for a career in public speaking or a career as a thought leader, because she absolutely fumbled the bag during her first appearance. Even the biggest and saddest right-wing racist grifters know you don't go on a mainstream outlet and just expose yourself. A lot of these people, they go on platforms like Piers Morgan and they play it low, right? And they kind of dilute their opinions. They play the 50, they play the middle, don't really, you know, give their extreme opinions because they want
to really expose too much. You know what I'm saying? They let you know, yeah, hey, I'm talking about you motherfuckers, but hey, this is just my opinion sometimes. Hey, I'm not slandering it. I slander it. I'm letting you know I definitely slander it, but not slander it to the point where you can know it all the time. You know what I mean? it's kind of like I'm gonna give you this, but I ain't gonna give you that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like on some shit like that's the games they play. You know what I mean?
To get invited back, and they kind of feel like you kind of have to operate from within. Lily Gaddis, after like a brief interrogation by Piers Morgan, absolutely crumbled, folded under pressure, just exposed herself completely. And this was the beginning of her downfall, because once you admit you are an openly racist, there's really no reason for anybody to take you seriously. Like, nobody is inviting you on to debate you. Like, you are an open racist. Like, nothing you have to say is going to be valuable. You have to at least play the 50, I like all people, I'm not racist, I just like my people more. You got to play rhetoric like that to be accepted. But she just embarrassed herself, crumbled, exposed herself.
A disgusting racist woman who repeatedly spews the N-word, first at a young child and then at the person taking the video of her, does it with complete impunity, does it numerous times. We are talking about a bona fide, unquestionable racist. And so I don't understand why what you've just said to me bears any relation to white unity or anything that you've just said. She's just a racist.
Yeah, it don't.
End, isn't she? You wouldn't dispute
Well,
that.
it's not about her. It's not about her. It's about
Well, it
white
is about
people
her.
coming together and supporting another white person, and it doesn't matter.
Why
what
would
she
you want to
says.
support a white racist?
Yeah, right.
Because I want to support free speech, and you cannot have free speech in a country.
No,
if you
that's
have...
fine. You can support free speech, but you also have to be accountable for what you say. She is. I mean, would you use the N-word out of interest?
Yes.
You would.
I do, quite frankly.
You use the N-word quite frequently. Well, why? Other than the fact you're a despicable racist, are you?
Some would say I am. I guess according to the ADL, I'm a white supremacist. I'm a neo-Nazi.
Yeah. Well, if you use the N-word repeatedly, you are a racist, then, are you? Are you?
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, Shiloh Hendricks is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away. So you were saying Carmelo Anthony, it doesn't matter. That's a different.
Sorry, but just to be
thing.
clear, you just said to me you use the N-word regularly. In what context? Do you use it with black people?
No.
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be appropriate to use the N-word? When would it be appropriate?
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
At least.
Well, do you understand that makes you just?
Hey, but you know what? Hey, but you know what? Now this is where the line get drifty, right? Cause it's like this. Check it out. Would you want somebody to be open about it and let you know? Hey man, I don't fuck with you, bro. Hey, can you get away from me? Hey, yo, I don't fuck with your kind, man. Or would you would you like for a motherfucker to be around you, know they don't like you, wait till you walk off, and say, hey man, we should get together, man, and do something to Steven, man, later tonight, man. Make a real mockery out of him. Woo. But whole time you thinking like, yeah, boy, I fuck with Andrew, boy. Andrew goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Woo, boy, hey, he invited me. You know what I'm saying? This is my boy for so and so and so. I met him doing whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Would you rather know who you around, or would you rather be around somebody who you think you know who you around and you don't? You know what I'm saying? That's where the line get drifty at.
Despicable human being.
So I say all that to say, hey, at least she let motherfucker know who she was.
I guess so. I don't really care. I mean,
she was invited on to discuss Shiloh Hendricks. You know Shiloh Hendricks, right? Like the woman who called the 5-year-old autistic kid the hard ER, the N-word with the hard ER, her. She was invited on to talk about that woman. And she spent the latter part of an hour defending that woman for calling the 5-year-old an hard ER, the hard N-word. There's nothing more despicable. Once you do that to yourself, bruh, you are essentially a sitting duck, right? For YouTube to just wave that wand and say, you're gone. But the funniest part about this, right? So she will claim that she's a free speech person. All she believes in these things, right? She's gonna still speak up for the truth no matter what. She's a martyr. As soon as she got demonetized, now she's telling her people she's done with politics. She's now want to talk about culture and fashion.
Nah.
That's how you know it's a grift. She gets demonetized and she's done.
Nah.
As soon as she can't make money from being racist no more, she's now done with the racist grift. She's now moving on to teaching women how to dress.
So what I can do, I can't change politics. I'm never going to run for office. I don't think women belong in politics. This is as close to the sun as I shall fly when it comes to politics. I can't do much in the political scene. I did my part. I've got not going to lie. I did a good part in the cultural.
Nah. You got to keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? We need you to keep that same energy.
Awakening. I helped to break that glass ceiling of cancel culture and of stigmatized speech and of political correctness, and that's what I wanted to do. I came in like a firebrand and I destroyed it, okay? I've enjoyed politics to its max. I debated Piers Morgan about racial slurs on national, international television, all right? I went nuclear viral for using a racial slur. I crewed a platform. I talked all about politics. I've enjoyed talking about politics. I've enjoyed talking about the issues that have befallen our country. But there's two sides of me. I don't just want to rant about, crime statistics, because they will always be with us. Until we can fix this problem, that will always be with us. But what we can change is we can change our culture one person at a time. And that's what the girls are for. That's what the girls can help do. We can help impact the culture. We're not going to run for office. We're not going to be politicians. We're not going to be the next Uncle H. But we can help influence culture, fashion, art, literature, architecture, style.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's a loser.
These people are shameless, bro.
They're shameless, man.
These people are shameless,
it's sad,
man.
Bro. It's sad.
Yo, next time you even consider arguing or debating one of these people on Twitter or in the comments, just know this is what they think. Their grift is, how can I get money from pissing off black folks? And when that can't work, I'm done pissing off black folks. I'm gonna just go to do it and do other things. Right?
Shit, right?
Yeah, she's dumb enough to promote her other channel or her main channel as if YouTube is not gonna demonetize that too. Okay, so here is she posting, talking about that she has membership set up on the other channel, but don't go over there expecting no politics. It's gonna be all fashion. No more politics for her. Because she can't get paid from it no more.
My website address or whatever on Buy Me a Coffee is buymeacoffee.com/Lily Gaddis. So that's a good way to be able to help the cause, because it is hard when your main source of income. I just basically lost my job. Okay, and I'm not complaining. It is what it is. And frankly, if you're not demonetized on YouTube or banned on YouTube, you're probably not over the target and you're probably lying, okay? So we're not toning it down. We're not shifting. We're not rebranding.
Now all of a sudden, because if you popping on YouTube, now you got to either be, what they call it, whitelisted? That's what they call it, right? Because if you blacklisted, that means they don't fuck with you like that. But if you whitelisted, that means they fuck with you like that, right? So now she trying to say you either whitelisted or you just horrible. Get the fuck out of here.
We're just taking the fight in a direction where I can actually have an impact.
No, bitch. We on here doing what the fuck we supposed to do, talking about what the fuck we supposed to be talking about, and not worrying about another motherfucker and what they talking about. Bitch, we worrying about our fucking career and our lifestyle and what the fuck we do for real, and try to inspire other motherfuckers to do this shit. We don't give a fuck about talking because who gives a fuck about you and what you look like? We don't give a fuck about that. We give a fuck about, is you trying to motherfucking make community, and is you motherfucking trying to get some money? Is you ain't trying to do that, and you ain't trying to motherfucking you put your time to some good fucking usage to do some good shit, you are wasting everybody's time. We don't want to deal with it. You on this motherfucker thinking you supposed to sit here and talk about some shit that motherfucker only you and the motherfuckers in your motherfucking community care about. We don't give a fuck about you. We don't. We are on this motherfucker talk about important shit that motherfuckers want to know about. Guns, fucking cars, fucking trucks, rims, audio, fucking knitting, sewing, fucking art, fucking music. We could give a fuck care less about you and your racist antics, Miss Lady. What are you not getting about it? That's not a niche. That's not a fucking hobby. That's not entertainment. It's entertainment to you. It's not entertainment. It's not real entertainment. We don't care about that. What are you not getting about it? So now it's everybody's problem because you don't get it? You thought this shit was Facebook and fucking Twitter and fucking Snapchat and shit. This ain't no. If you thought that, you would have been on there. But instead, you ain't. You came to motherfucking big platforms thinking you was gonna get on here with this shit and get this big money off here, thinking that you gonna be alright. It don't work like that. We don't. This not what it's for. This not what it's for right here. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Okay. Like I said, if I wanted to pursue politics, I would go into politics. I would run for office, but I have no intention of doing that. I have too much of a temper. I'd end up probably going to jail. Can you imagine me on a debate stage with these people? I would lose my temper. I have too much of a temper for that. So I want to tap into more of my feminine side. I want to tap into more of other things that interest me, and I want to take the political cause and bring it to the culture. I can't change politics, but I can change culture.
Well, who culture? Who culture are you changing? Who culture are you changing? Your culture? The people like you culture? Motherfuckers that stuck years before they time? Get the fuck out of here. They wasn't even in that time. That's why I keep telling you motherfuckers. Motherfucker, my peoples wasn't in no fucking slavery. Nigga, my grandma, I didn't say great, motherfucker. I said grandma. I said the motherfucker who is right here, right now. I didn't say the motherfucker, well, one of them, man, rest in peace. But my other granny, for sure. Nigga. She did, wasn't motherfucker. Now, she was in those times of some of the shit that was happening back then in the 80s and 90s. But nigga, slavery, nigga, she wasn't in no fucking slavery. Who the fuck? Where the fuck did, what? That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck are we talking about some shit 1,700 years ago? Man, suck my goddamn dick, man. What the fuck are we talking about? We ain't talking about shit, bro. Nigga, we done went through fucking 800 centuries. What the fuck? What are we talking about, bro? I'm just saying, bro.
I can inspire people to be better. That's what I hope to achieve on my channel. So if you want to go over there and support, I know my members on my members only club here, you guys got nuked, okay? We all got nuked. It's over, okay? We're cooked. But I do have my membership set up on that other page. So if you want to, go to Club Gaddis over on YouTube as well. I've got memberships up there.
Man, the bitch start talking about tap into my feminine side,
Flacco,
man.
what Flacco say, the bitch?
When she can't make that.
Hey, what Flacco say just now?
YouTube as well. I've got memberships up there.
Man, the bitch start talking about tap into my feminine side, man. When she can't make that paper off of wearing blackface and saying racist things, man. Y'all gotta cut this out, man. Like, yo, if you haven't hopped on the train yet, it's too late, bro. All right? If you haven't already gotten famous and rich from being racist, it's too late to hop on board, bro. Trust me, it's too late, bro. All right? There's too many people doing the grift now. We just lump you guys all in the same group and we just dismiss y'all. Like we don't even yo, y'all remember when Tommy Lauren, like 7-8 years ago, was going viral for talking about Beyonce and being openly racist? You would never be another Tommy Lauren. Like that time is over with. At that time, it was taboo to be racist. Right now, yo, we learned with Charlotte Hendricks, if you're racist, you get a $750,000 GoFundMe.
It's cooked.
Now is a race to be who can be more like the most racist.
It's cooked, bro.
But y'all let me know in the comment section.
It's
Do y'all
cooked.
feel bad for Lily Gaddis? I sure don't. I disavow, I detest all races. Well, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And if you're still watching this video and want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here on my screen to find out how gangbangers are celebrating after murdering 3 children in Stockton. You don't want to miss this video, bro. Right? Like, I lost my mind making this. Like that's how crazy I went. I'm gonna see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks.
Fucking goofies. Shouts out Flacco. They fucking goofies. I don't even want to watch that shit. I don't like watch shit like that. That's gonna piss me off and throw me out the mood. And I ain't even out the mood. So if I watch that, that shit gonna throw me out the loop. I ain't even about to even go there. Fucking goofies. It said he scammed them. The Aiden Ross, YALL, who? It said Aiden scammed them. That boy, stay believing them boys, man.
This WAC 100, Aiden Ross and Blueface drama is literally insane. It has taken a turn I don't think anybody expected. WAC 100 went live this morning and accused Aiden Ross of some pretty serious things. Aiden Ross went live and accused Blueface of some pretty serious things. There's a lot to cover here, but let's start from the very beginning. Aiden Ross does these boxing events called Brand Risk. He obviously, right, came to agreement with Blueface to fight on Brand Risk. Blueface was fighting one of Aiden Ross's good friends, Chibu. Like, Chibu started off as like a Aiden Ross stream extra. They grew a relationship. Brand Risk started. Chibu has been boxing on Brand Risk ever since. Now, after the fight, though, because Blueface lost, after the fight, Blueface said this, and this is the moment that started everything.
But hey, shout out to Brand Risk.
Shout out to Brand Risk. And Blue, if you do get back on Brand Risk, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on Brand Risk because you tampering with the bets.
Never that. Never that. I don't know what he's talking about. Chibu!
Aiden Ross played it off really cool in a moment, but Aiden was pissed. Aiden was enraged, upset about this. I know this based on the conversations behind the scenes. Aiden Ross were pissed. Rainbet, who are the sponsors for the event, you know, they're everywhere on the event. They are a gambling company. All right, so when you have somebody accusing the host of the event of fudging bets, well,
hey, Tal. After we do this right here, then we gonna do the how barbaric.
Like, that company can only exist if people have faith that the company is on the up and up and everything is legit and fair. So they took it very seriously too, and they began to force Aiden Ross to try to get Blueface to offer up a retractment. Blueface refused to. And the reason why Blueface even felt like, you know, the bets were being fudged by Aiden Ross, because Blueface felt like he won the fight. Blueface felt like he won the fight at least 4-2. I also scored the fight 4-2, but I understood why Chibu would be granted a W, because Chibu was the aggressor all night. Chibu was the one pushing forward. Blueface kept him off him with the jab, but Chibu was aggressive. Chibu at some point had Blueface out the ring. So I could understand why Chibu would be given the victory. I had Blueface 4-2. But so Blueface was already pissed because he felt like he won the fight, and he felt like the only reason why he lost the fight is because Aiden Ross, who is throwing the event, who is the owner of the event, had bets on Chibu.
Now let me tell you what Blueface is talking about.
Look at him.
This is what made Blueface.
Y'all need to understand, bro. This man is the fucking feds, bro. What do we not understand it, bro? WAC 100 is the fucking feds, gang. What are we not understanding about this shit, man? What are we not? Are we still gonna keep pretending like he's not the fucking feds, gang? He looked like a fucking snitch. Let's be real. And this man WAC 100 looked like a man. Gang, I couldn't be in the room. I don't understand how you motherfuckers like money is some situations, gang, with your life. Money ain't everything, bro. I want everybody to understand that shit right now. please understand this shit, bro. Bro, some situation, bro, you just gotta let that shit ride, gang. Trust me. Trust me, gang. Trust me. You gotta let it ride. Ain't no way in hell I want to be in a room with none of these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be in a room with none of these. I always said that ever since. Ever since. I'm talking about years before this shit. Watching these motherfuckers when I was still down there in the hood, gang. Like, bro, these motherfuckers is goofies, gang. They're the feds. They're the feds, bro. They're the feds for sure. They're the feds, man. Like what we ain't understanding about it.
Leave this. Let's take a listen to this.
It's like, bro, it's crazy to get on the internet and get on camera every day and act like you not the feds. That shit wild to me.
180 right now. Let's bet 108,000. I got Chibu. You got Blueface tonight. Because I know you got to go with Blue and I got to go with Chibu. 180,000? Yes. You know you got that new steak deal. You could do it.
He'll get his nails painted and shit, and motherfucker get on camera every day and act like he ain't the feds. Shit wild.
You know I don't be with you know. DD, when are we going to see another fighter from your community? I want to see. It's like 180 right now. Let's bet 108,000. I got Chibu. You got Blueface tonight. Because I know you got to go with Blue and I got to go with Chibu. 180,000? Yes. You know you got that new steak deal. You could do it.
Now, Aiden said, let's bet 180,000. He putting it on Chibu. That's Blueface's opponent. Blueface, we ain't gonna talk about the 20 grand he bet academics. We ain't gonna talk about that. Now, let's go back to Adam's fight. Let's see what we got going on here.
Chibu, no, he said. Oh, you understand? It's fair work. I want you to understand this fair work. Nah, I'll fuck with you, Wack. I'll fuck with you, Wack. You for sure, but your ass, you talk to the police gang. Stop, bro.
Please tell the brother, if he believe in you, then put something up.
I can't bet. I can't bet on my own promotions. I'll get arrested. You see what's happening to all these NBA players, NFL, MLB players, bro. I can't do that. I don't want to get that.
Y'all be having some good excuses, man.
I do, yeah.
Y'all.
Aiden said in January on Adam's fight, he can't bet.
I don't know if the fight is rigged. I don't. Now, I had the fight scored at 4-2. The person that Aiden Rawls bet 20,000 with academics, he had the fight scored at 4-2. A lot of other people did. But it's not like Blueface just completely destroyed Chibu. I could see how the judges could vote for Chibu. But, you know, it does look kind of crazy when you are betting on fights before the actual fight and you're the person who has put the event on. You feel me? Like, you are the owner of the event. You should be more responsible than that, you know? Now, Aiden Rawls, when Blueface did this, was really upset. He was very upset at Blueface. And he's even more upset, right, because RainBet is on his behind. So Aiden Rawls went publicly after trying to pressure Blueface to apologize and retract the statements behind the scenes. Aiden Rawls finally went public to alert Blueface that he's not getting paid at all.
Regarding and addressing Blueface. Well, again, Blue, I know you're upset you lost. I understand. And I give you your props for getting in the ring. And it was very tough to get you an opponent. But, again, for you to shit on and say it's rigged because it had money up and whatnot. Bro, I bet $10,000 with academics. I'm not sitting here betting on RainBet. I bet, 20 bands with Ac and whatnot. I have no control. I have no control over what happened. And Blue, to be honest with you, bro, there was a moment where you got trapped in the corner and you almost the ref almost went like this and TKO'd it because you weren't defending yourself. And for everybody online trying to shit on Chibu, saying Chibu's 70 pounds higher than him, he accepted the fight. Yeah. These fighters know their terms. Yeah. And Blue said, if it's not 6 rounds, I'm not fighting. And they fought at 6 rounds. Chibu gave him the 6 rounds. If it was 3, it wouldn't have happened. Judges make bad calls or good calls every fight, okay? If you think Blueface won this fight, some of you guys thought AP the Fighter lost the last fight. I have no say. Jordan has no say. Nobody on my team has no say. There's no cheating. The judges make the... There's actual contractual obligations that he didn't follow, so he breached. He was supposed to wear a rain patch on his shorts. He didn't. and he's gonna have to pay $100,000 for that. Like he can't speak about anything money, how much he got paid or whatnot. And we asked him to retract his statements, and he didn't. We gave him some time. We didn't want to do it. Now we're gonna do it. So, yeah, we tried. We tried working with him and Whack, and they weren't really. And they didn't want to work with us. So, sucks. But yeah, we tried. I literally wanted to pay him.
This is some nasty work. This is nasty stuff, man. If you want to sue Blueface for defamation, you do that. But that man don't put his life on the line, come and fight for you, and then you don't pay him, right? Trying to use technicalities. So the rain bat shorts was not an issue. If it was an issue, y'all would have stopped him and had him put on rain bat shorts or have a path for him to put it on.
Right.
You would have done that if that was the thing, but you didn't, right? Like you didn't. No, like you let him go out and fight. Y'all seen him when he got to the building. Y'all seen what he had on. But y'all didn't care about the patch, right? Like, you know, like it wasn't a thought. It didn't become a thought until y'all were looking for ways not to pay him because he exposed you. He called you out.
Right.
That's nasty stuff.
That's nasty stuff.
Right?
Man.
It was even more nasty. So the Gypsy Crusader, he didn't breach a contract, right? He didn't breach any of the contract, right? When he did a Nazi salute in the ring, that wasn't a breach of the contract, but Blueface calling you out was. This is just an attempt to squeeze Blueface to get him to come out and apologize to Aiden Ross. Yeah. This is Aiden Ross trying to throw some muscle around, and it's nasty and it's disgusting from my perspective, bro. In terms of Blueface saying how much he made, he didn't. Blueface was very careful with his words. Blueface never gave an exact amount. He said he made over a particular amount. He never told the exact amount how much he made.
We can say what we want now, Chad, but we're just gonna go back and watch the punch ratio. I'll definitely never fight on brand risk again. Just based on Adam's business skills. Oh, Aiden, my bad, Aiden.
Aiden already been telling them, bro, these fucking judges suck game, man.
It's not. Boxing is it. The sport comes with losses. How much did I make on the fight? Oh, I ain't gonna tell you how much I made, but I'll tell you that I made over 300,000. I'll let you guess from there. And that's just for the fight. That's not even including nothing else. So it's definitely a celebration, chat.
Whack 100 is who negotiated, you know, like Blueface payment, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously, you know, he's Blueface manager. He's the one who negotiated these things for him. So Whack 100 is very familiar with the contract, but Whack had to contact his lawyers just to make sure that there was no clause in there with the rain bat shorts and the patch on the shorts and things of that, right? And things of that sort. So Whack 100 would say after contacting his lawyers that Aiden Ross lied, that there was nothing in that contract about Blueface having to wear a rain bat, you know, patch on his shorts. Like, that's just not true. It's just false. And Whack would also accuse Aiden Ross of doing some pretty disturbing things as well.
Yo, 9:15, y'all tune in. Sorry I had to come to this, but 100 So YouTube channel, the truth about Aiden Ross and the boxing match, right? And his sexual advances at people. Hate to say it, but he tried his bully tactics, and I guess he thought we was gonna go street, and we kept it corporate. Aiden, nothing in the contract supports what you're talking about. We'll play the long game. But I want you to tell the people on how you tried to use your Jewish ties for whatever reason, as if I had a problem with you being Jewish, and how you continue to make sexual advances at me. Just the other day, after I asked you time and time again, can you please respect that I'm a straight man? You know we got the content.
So, Whack will also post messages of Aiden Ross saying they could kiss and make up. I guess this is like the sexual harassment. I'll be real, this does look kind of crazy, man. Like, this does look pretty insane, okay? So Wack will say, bro, I'm owed monies. You think it's funny. It's not. I don't do bad business. But again, everybody has his day. I've been doing this a long time. I ain't them. I would never allow this to happen to anybody on my watch that I claim was a friend ever. Now, and Aiden Ross says, please, question mark. So, well, here, you can't even see that part. Let me just make this smaller so y'all could actually see like what I'm seeing, okay? So, apparently, like, Wack is writing this in a group chat with academics and others. So, Aiden says, please. So, Aiden, yo, I'll be real, yo. I've been warned y'all about Aiden. This white boy is trying to humiliate them.
Yeah, bro.
It's not even about, like, trying to work. No, he's trying to humiliate them. Say, please. Oh, he's saying, please, can we kiss and make up? Wack is like, bro, my guy, I'm not gay, and I don't fear no community because I have partners and friends amongst them all. So Aiden Rawls would then say, bro, you know I'm solid. Nobody gonna come to Compton and bless these communities. We got so much ish to do to save the world. Yo, this white boy is disgusting, man.
He's off the chain,
Yo, Aiden is a disgusting human being. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So then Aiden starts to troll. He says I'm gay. He says, are you rejecting me because I'm white, Jewish, and gay? Wow, and anti-Semite, homophobe, disgusting. So Wack starts to think that maybe Aiden Rawls is trying to set up these messages to get Wack to say something crazy about that community so he could also use that as a reason not to pay them. So Wack says, no, I said I'm not gay. You keep saying we should kiss. I'm letting you know as a straight man I'm not gay. I don't kiss men. And Wack says, and what you don't know is I have many friends and business partners among the community. That tactic doesn't work with me. Try again. Please take that approach. I don't think you know me very well. I'm the street guy with a transgender reality show. Don't work, bro. Too many of my friends are part of that community. Aiden says, hey, yo. Wack starts naming like the various shows where people is on that. Now, Wack calls it out, and Wack says, you're trying to use race and Jewish attacks. Never from me. I have too many Jewish and all race friends and partners. Aiden Ross says, bro, call your lawyer now, like right now. So Wack says, now calling nothing. He knows what he's doing. He says, your lawyer is a bit scared in my opinion, allegedly. I believe in my opinion, I have a strong position here. Wack says, oh, you keep thinking he's scared. You new to this, not me. Aiden Rawls then will post a picture of two Jewish guys and says, what do you rate me 1 to 10? I'm a nice Jewish white kid. So he's just trolling Wack, bruh. Just trolling. So Wack will ultimately then take to his particular YouTube channel, and he will break down that the breach of contract that Aiden Rawls claimed is a breach of contract does not exist.
And what Aiden said about Doechii and what Blueface said about Aiden. You guys tell me if you heard Blueface ever say rain bet or brand risk, and if all he did was isolate it to Aiden as his opinion. And then I'll walk it down and I'll play some things that may have provoked Blueface to believe these things. So for this to be his opinion. I'm waiting for legal to give me a right to put the contract up so you guys can read it for yourself. I have text messages of Aiden asking me to ask Blueface to lie about certain things, and I denied it. I said, no, that ain't happening. I didn't even tell my client, I didn't even relay it to my client that this man wanted him to lie about certain things. Why he wants him to lie about certain things, I have no idea. I have zero idea. But for whatever reason, you know, he wanted him to give an apology and say things like, I don't think Rain Bet rigged the fight, when Blueface never once said, never uttered Rain Bet or brand risk rigged anything. Actually, in 2 or 3 different clips, he gave shout out to Rain Bet. But he isolated Aiden and said, Aiden, you. And I'm gonna show you in a minute why.
This shit is so silly. This is the people that, like, I don't get it, man. Like, this is crazy to me, man. I understand this is the people that's relevant, bro. Like, this shit wild to me, man.
He isolated it to Aiden. He never, you know, as far as Blueface know, Aiden's, he's no different than anybody else, you know, that's marketing and promoting something. And, you know, that's, you know, they...
I think this is nasty. I think it's disgusting. I don't think it's cool what Aiden Ross is doing. If you're not breaching the contract of a dude who did a Nazi salute in the middle of a ring after a fight and you paid him all his money the following day, then it's nasty what you're doing to Blueface. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Do y'all think this is fair? Do y'all think this is not fair? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here to find out why Rick Ross is currently panicking because he found out he's about to get exposed. I'm going to see you guys in this Rick Ross video. And if you enjoy my content, send me...
His ass always getting exposed, Flacco. That shit ain't nothing new. His ass always getting exposed. Always by somebody. Then he always get on there like he on some sexy shit in the pool and all in the bathroom with a tie robe and all this sexy ass shit on camera. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Your ass want to seem like you fucking this and that. Fuck out of here. This shit be wild to me, the people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's for real. The motherfuckers that's be in these idol positions, bro, are fucking goofy, gang. They're like goofy, like for real, bro. Like for sure. Like for real. What it say? It say, how barbaric. How barbaric, motherfucker. Hey, why, what he said? YC. YC? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This ain't no music video, bro. Hey, yo, bro. What? Hey, yo, bro. If you still in here, type in the whatchamacallit, bro. I think I'm trolling myself. Yeah. Hold up, pull up on the, yeah. On the kid and shit, and it pop it real quick, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, shit, we about to move on then. I don't know. I was gonna do the reaction for you, my boy, but it blocked whatever you was trying to put, it blocked, so. Yeah, if you gone, shit, appreciate you for dropping in. Fuck it. It's gonna piss me off if I click this shit.
Seen by millions of people, Icebox knew exactly who they were letting in the door and what that was worth. Over the course of 4 separate visits, from May 2017 to May 2018, Young Thug walked out of Icebox with the following: a $44,000.
Take the leap.
whipping. Everybody.
We're choosing to.
Sometimes when I
So usually spring.
Was on.
Do you think?
Have you ever kidnapped anybody before?
Canel Joseph is a comedic YouTuber and streamer known for public prank videos and chaotic, unscripted interactions with strangers. His content usually involves going out into public places, such as stores, sidewalks, or restaurants in different cities, and doing something unusual, awkward, or unexpected in order to capture humorous reactions on
Nobody.
He could have did something for the lot of, or he don't do nothing. He act like he should. He don't do nothing.
So is that the reason why you don't respect me because of that comment, or is it just over
It's just
time?
some shit, though. Before I was rapping, I wasn't always a rapper. I just didn't. I never respected how Cuz carried it. He could make some good music, I give you that. But like him as a person is not like what people think. Like it's not that at all.
There are some people you just don't want to clash with because they move unpredictable and don't follow. You just
know what I'm saying? That's only inside the camp. Like, can't nobody outside the camp speak on that. Whatever they got going on, they had going on. But that shit nipped in the bud. Like 30 in bag 30 in
Hold on, y'all. We about to get back to it.
Roscoe Dassin.
Nobody wins when the family. Yeah, niggas know.
The Desi Banks is handling getting exposed in the worst way possible. I've never seen anybody handle getting exposed any worse. Before we get this video started, if you're in need, Desi Banks is handling getting exposed in the worst way possible. I've never seen anybody handle getting exposed any worse. Before we get this video started, if you're in need of some money and you really need to find a way to get your hands on some quick cash, there's an app called Free Cash where they pay you to test out video games. You click the link in my description or you scan my QR code to download the app. Once you download the app, you can choose the games you want to test out and they pay you to test it out. It's a really easy way to make a couple extra $100 a month. It is all transparent, it's trackable, it's not a scam, they really do pay you. So if you need the money, download the app by clicking the link in my description and get started now. Desi Banks have been sending, quite frankly, teethless cease and desist all morning to small content creators like this one. He's sending cease and desist to YouTube channels with barely 1,000 subscribers, which means his team is literally searching up his name in YouTube and they're just sending cease and desist to any content creator who covered the Gray Zone article about him. The Gray Zone article was accusing Desi Banks of being in cahoots with Mossad recruitment ads for Iranians. So the article would say that days after anti-government rioters spread mayhem across Iran, Israel Mossad published a new series of Farsi language online recruitment ads. The Israeli Foreign Intelligence Services has taken partial credit for the deadly unrest, pledging in a December 29th Twitter X post that its agents were in the field with protesters. Now it is escalating its infiltration efforts by soliciting spies inside Iran and throughout the Persian diaspora. So pretty much Israel wants a regime change in Iran, right? They want to overthrow the current people in charge, and they're doing so, right? You know, from within. You know, they're having spies, they're doing protesting, and Iran is responding back by just murdering protesters. But Israel is recruiting people fast, and they're using, you know, Google ads to recruit people, you know, to be Mossad agents who can go to Israel and infiltrate from within. But the problem is these foreign intelligence, you know, they don't have like their own ad accounts, right? Because obviously you can't have your own ad account, right? You know, because that puts like your national intelligence at risk. So they have to utilize certain people's ad accounts, right? You know, they will pay you to utilize your ad account. But the problem with that is if they're paying you to utilize your ad account so they could recruit from Mossad agents, well, it's public knowledge, right? You know, it's like not a secret. People can see, you know, where the ads are coming from. They can see who ad accounts is being used. In this case, Gray Zone was able to uncover that Desi Banks' ad accounts were being used to recruit Mossad agents in Iran, okay? So if we scroll down, you can see the ads are ads like this, right? Where it says, your role, Iranian abroad, is vital. The final days of the regime have arrived. If you know someone who works in sensitive industries and centers, contacts us. Use the secure form below to contact us, etc., etc. So the text is followed by a link to a Google form, which allows potential recruits to apply as Mossad informants, promising them protection and lucrative rewards. At the center of the recruitment form is an image of a tattooed arm holding a trash bag embossed with the logo of the Islamic Republic of Iran. It reads, "Build a future, opportunities, it is right now." A separate Mossad recruitment ad was released on January 14th, which makes explicit reference to the violent upheaval inside Iran. Now, they were able to tie this back to Desi Banks, like through several things. So if you read the ad, the Mossad has placed several recruitment ads on YouTube and other Google-owned social media platforms through Desi Banks Production LLC. Here's an example of one of the ads that were ran on the account. This is like a literal ad. As you can see, the advertiser is Desi Banks Productions LLC. Now, the logical conclusion here is obviously Israel, you know, probably cut a check to Desi Banks, you know, probably, right? I don't know for a fact. but probably cut a check to Desi Banks to utilize their ad account. Like the possibility that Israel stole Desi Banks' ad account to utilize, like, come on, bro. Like, to me, that's improbable. Desi will maintain his innocence, and he will take to his social media to say that he don't know how they were able to utilize his ad account. He don't know what's going on. He has nothing to do with this at all. And he took to Twitter, and he wrote, "Stop believing BS. I hate that this is happening to me because I don't even know what any of this is. People are really getting fooled for clickbait." Bro, it's not clickbait. Like, there were actual ads ran on your account. I have kids, and I would never in my life be involved in something like this. Someone used my LLC without my knowledge. How? I don't know yet. So now Desi is saying that Israel used Desi Banks LLC instead of his ad account. That they created a whole new Google ad account with Desi Banks LLC.
Now I see why motherfuckers like, nah, somebody's lying. Yeah, when you put it like that, nah, my boy, that don't, something ain't adding up, my boy.
Hey, man. But my team is digging into it right now. I have no idea who's doing this or why. I have never run, approved, or had any involvement with political ads or anything in another language. My business is already working with Google to remove anything that was done without my permission and to figure out how my company name was used. Stop spreading false narratives off random posts when you don't know the truth. The whole situation is confusing and frustrating, and I'm doing everything I can to get answers. This is sucks, dog, and no, I don't deserve it. I'll be real, Desi. If you had nothing to do with it, again, I'm telling you right now, bro. If you got nothing to do with it, then check somebody on your team, right? Because the possibility that these people found you, to victimize, or they just found you out of everybody on earth to utilize your LLC, that's improbable. It feels like somebody in your team, or maybe you, probably, all right, sold out for a bag, probably sold the account for a couple. They pay a lot for some ish like this. Huh? To use my ad account? What, 100,000? Man, here. Not expecting for it to get out, and now it got out, all right? But now that it got out, I feel like, like Desi should have probably handled this directly with Google or with them. He even showed a picture of him going to the police station to make a report. But Desi is now not only trying to, get to the bottom of this, but he's also trying to control the narrative. He's setting cease and desist and threatening to sue content creators, because they cover this. One person in particular is a YouTuber by the name of Think Peace Tribe. And here's what he had to say in regards to his back and forth with Desi Banks and his team.
The first email says, and I quote, "Dear 4Quest Doc, I'm writing on behalf of Desi Banks and Desi Banks Productions LLC regarding your videos. Desi Banks unironically has Mossad ties, and Desi Banks refuses to say Free Palestine and texted me. Published on January 22nd through the 23rd, 2026, or any other related references and dates. The content contains inaccurate and misleading statements consisting of defamatory headlines/hooks, verbal content, and screenshots attempting to link Mr. Banks or his company to activities he had no knowledge of or involvement in. Mr. Banks is in contact with Google and the proper authorities to address this misuse of his business information, specifically the claims regarding Mossad recruitment ads, Google ad policy violations, and the headlines/titles and content you've used are factually incorrect, misleading to the public, and may be considered defamatory. I'd like to kindly request that you immediately remove the content from your sites and socials entirely to avoid any further misinformation and legal considerations. While we do respect your right to free press and accurate reporting, please note that the content in its current form may constitute defamation or misuse of copyrighted or proprietary material, including logos, screenshots, or..."
They sent his ass a fucking super extra long, large, extra large, fucking small, medium letter, ain't it? God damn.
Or business identifiers belonging
Motherfucker been reading for fucking 20 minutes.
To Desi Banks Productions LLC. We reserve the right to pursue further legal remedies if necessary. We appreciate your attention to this matter and your cooperation in correcting or removing content that is misleading to the public across all platforms, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, etc., as applicable. Please confirm receipt of this request and provide an estimated time for removal. For both of the videos, Desi Banks unironically has Mossad ties, and Desi Banks refuses to say Free Palestine and texted me. Here's my response to that first email. Quote, in order for my videos to be removed, I need a detailed breakdown on what was defamation, misuse of copyrighted or proprietary material, including logos, screenshots, or business identifiers belonging to Desi Banks Productions LLC in my videos that led you to send this email to me. Does Desi Banks Productions LLC own the messages he and I exchanged with each other on Instagram Messenger? Because frankly, those were the main images being shown in the video. I started out with showing Max Blumenthal's Gray Zone News article about Desi Banks. The @Desi Banks on my Instagram story that was a tweet reacting to what Desi Banks said on Twitter about his allegations, and the messages that Desi Banks and I exchanged with each other on Instagram Messenger. Nothing in my videos are fabricated, and in my videos, I repeated our conversation word for word.
Desi Banks doesn't really have a case here. So first off, the barrier to defamation is already super high because he's a public figure, but then you also take into account that, you know, the Gray Zone article did come out. They did provide the receipts. They did provide proof that, you know, like that Desi Banks LLC, right, was being used to run, you know, Mossad commercials or Mossad ads. So if a content creator reported on that and then they gave their opinion that they believe that you were involved, to sue them for defamation in that regard will probably be tough, right? Damn near impossible. You probably won't win whatsoever. Now, what I would say though, this kid continued and he even said like, oh, I told you to provide me proof he was not. Well, if you're gonna, you know, like make the accusation or say that you think that he is involved or that he did willingly do this or he was in the know-how, then the burden of proof isn't on him to prove that he's not in the know-how, it's on you to prove. So, you know, I did have a problem with this kid saying, well, I told Desi, show me the proof. It's kind of like, nasty work, right? Especially if y'all had a conversation.
Nasty work.
To still go on and do this, it's still nasty work. But, you know, like Desi Banks can't sue this kid. Like he has, you know, no legal grounds to sue him whatsoever.
Bar for bar, and gave my opinions, analyses, which is protected by my First Amendment rights if this country still abides by the Constitution anyways, in between me repeating this conversation on camera and at the end of our conversation. I would also like to know if you have sent a similar email to Gray Zone News or Max Blumenthal, since they were the people who actually broke the story in January, even though these allegations first dropped around September. Please confirm receipt of this request and provide an estimated timeline for a response. Also, for the Desi Banks unironically has Mossad ties video, I wonder if you have also sent similar emails to other content creators like myself who have made extremely similar reaction videos to the Desi Banks allegations. If you are trying to only target me because of the videos that I made that reported on Desi Banks allegations from a credible report by Max Blumenthal from Gray Zone News, then I promise you that won't work. And if you think it will, then you should study the law more to be a better publicist. In the second email, Desi Banks' publicist responds back to me and says, and I quote, "Thank you for your response. We acknowledge receipt and I'm happy to address your questions. To be clear, this request is not limited to copyright concerns. I'm kindly notifying you that your headline, video hook, framing, and repeated assertions and interactions implying Mossad ties may constitute defamation and or harassment, particularly given that Desi Banks has no involvement. The information reported is false, and Mr. Banks is the victim of unauthorized misuse of his business information. Repeating allegations while disclaiming them as opinion does not negate the reputational harm caused by false implications presented as fact. At this stage, we are attempting to resolve this directly with you without formal legal action. Rest assured, we are in the process of reviewing and contacting all those disseminating this misinformation, including the originator. Any person who persists in defamation or false reporting may be subject to legal action. We are asking respectfully for a voluntary takedown within 48 hours. Absent that, we will evaluate next steps with legal counsel. This message serves as final confirmation of our request and notice that the matter is under active review." This is my response to that second email. Like I said in my text exchange with Desi Banks, I will provide a redaction if evidence comes out that goes against the Gray Zone News article and proves Desi Banks to be 100% innocent. I already told him that I would redact and apologize if he provides evidence, and that's still the case. The evidence he provided to me in our text exchange was a tweet and 2 pictures of Desi Banks going to a government state of Georgia building, which is certainly not proof of innocence.
Desi Banks have been on the internet for a while now, so he should know better. Bro, you can't beat the internet. And bro, I'm damn sure not hopping in no DMs of a YouTuber to explain myself. Bro, YouTubers are the thirstiest people on earth. Trust me, bro. Right? YouTubers are garbage human beings. They're not good people.
Bro,
a YouTuber will throw you
garbage
under the
human
bus if they can get a little bit of clout. Listen, if a YouTuber can like get their big story for the day, that means making your life, you know, inexplicably harder, they're not gonna have mercy on you, bro. A YouTuber is not gonna get a message from you and then say, "Oh yeah, I talked to him. Let me pass up on 200,000 views." It's not happening, bro. These people are not good people. YouTubers are terrible human beings. So I wouldn't even have wasted my time with a YouTuber, bro. All right? Yo, listen. Desi Banks start having a conversation with that dude would have stopped that dude from going on YouTube. All right. And pushing the narrative to get views. It's not gonna, bro. All right, a YouTuber ain't passing up on views, all right, for your friendship. It's not happening, bro. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all think that Desi Banks is guilty? Let me know, okay? All right, and if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here on my screen to find out how this racist streamer.
Oh, girl. I don't know, man. Desi, bro, I don't know what you done got yourself into, bro. If you is paying them people, if them people is paying you to run them ass on your shit, man, I tell, man, all money ain't good money, man. All money ain't good money, bro. You see what you doing? You playing these games. And you opening these certain doors, man. You don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to do that. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to do that, bro. For real. What we gonna try to do? While I still like got a little bit of energy, bro, cause y'all ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up. Like I said, man, the wreck just happened last night, like afternoon time. Really, it was like 6 something, almost 7. So I ain't like, my body ain't sore except for like my knee fucked up and shit, my leg and shit, but I got like a little bit of burst of energy, man. So we're gonna try to play the game, man, for like 3 hours at most. We just gonna do what we gonna do? Prestige grind. I ain't really worried about nothing else. I just want to kind of grind prestige and chill. Might be a whole bunch of game of casuals. I ain't gonna lie, just a whole bunch of like bullshit. Just like I just feel like doing what I want to do today. I don't really feel like being no try hard or no shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm just on that shit today. So. Give me something to eat though. Oh shit. Yeah, that shit hurt me though, y'all. That shit hurt me, man. On truck, man, that shit hurt me. That shit hurt me like a motherfucker. That shit hurt me like a motherfucker, man. But it is what it is, man. So you know, if it happened, it was meant to happen. Unfortunately, it sucks to say that, but it's kind of the truth. So Yeah, bro, I'm about to just grind super hard, bro. I'm about to just grind super hard. And just fucking, just stay locked, bro. I'm about to just stay locked. For like the next 2 or 3 months, literally, just locked. Literally, bro. That's all I can do, man. Like I said, hey, y'all gonna see a whole lot of me, bro, for sure. Y'all gonna see a whole lot of me, man. Whole lot of me. Starting from today, bro. Like, we literally about to do probably like a 5-6 hour stream, like right now. Literally. Cause I'm really probably gonna do like 2 more reacts. When I get off here, I'm probably gonna do like 2 more reacts. Yeah, we'll do like 2 more reacts when I get out of it. So I'm guessing it crashed, huh? I'm guessing it crashed. It's all good. We'll start it back up. resurgence. 100 players? God damn. 100 players is crazy, gang. They finally got solos. Yes. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. The warm up, we're gonna play casuals. Oh, they got Battle Royal and Resurgence casuals. Okay, I'm gonna play Battle Royal casuals.
Saques a mí en Le Pérez.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Waypoint marked. Waypoint set.
Battle Royale. You've got gas closing in fast. Double time it to the safe zone.
Do you still got wingsuit? I wonder if you still got wingsuit. Well, I wonder if you got wingsuit. Nah.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets.
Oh my god, I hate this shit. Oh my god, they gonna come fucking with me, bro. No.
I'm under fire.
Oh my god. Oh my. It's not. What's going on, bro? No way.
They got me.
Oh my god. No, you're aggravating me. Bro, no way you're chasing me. Bro, the bot is chasing. Bro, the bot is chasing me, gang. Bro, what?
Adding armor.
The bot is chasing me, gang.
Loading fresh mag. Adding armor.
Yeah, you're annoying.
They got me. You don't want to do this without me.
What are we doing right now?
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Bro,
redeployment or die trying.
Reloading. Enemy appears.
Enemy
KIA.
eliminated.
Switching
Heavy
mags.
redeployment.
Eyes on enemy.
Redeployed and ready for business.
Your squad's in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving.
Adding armor.
Man, move. God damn. That shit out of my way.
Loading fresh mag. Break time's over. I'm under fire. They're switching mags. Adding armor. Reloading. Switching mags. Their armor's gone. Loading fresh mag. Too close. Break time's over.
Bro, what?
Get me eyes in the sky. Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Their armor's gone. Reloading. Their armor's gone. Loading fresh mag.
Your squad mates under fire. Redeploying now.
Reloading. Too close.
UAV standing by.
Zaveri requesting UAV overflight. Their armor's gone. Switching mags. Loading fresh mag. Break
Mission
time's
timeline
over.
UAV exiting the area.
Hostile, smoke screen, bombardment incoming. Stand by for contact. Check your map. I've marked a point containing enemy
Too
intel
close.
nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
Break time's over. Their armor's gone. Reloading.
Loadout drop heading your way.
Adding armor. Too close.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I'll fly. I'm under fire. Yeah, got work to do.
Intel point captured. Great. You've earned a piece of the next gas spread.
I broke their armor.
Your squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
Back on the field. Break time's over. Adding armor.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
I don't even remember where was that at. If I can remember where it was at, I'll go back. I don't even remember where it was at.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
Was it over
Help your
there?
squad mates secure the intel.
Was
If
it
you
over
join
here?
them, you'll speed up capture.
I feel like it was over here though. Wasn't it over here? Bro, where?
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Bro, what? How you
Capture
shooting at me
complete.
from way
Hell
over
of a
there?
job. Uploading information on the next gas spread. I'll fly it.
Switching mags. Switching mags.
I've marked a point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spread.
Their armor's gone. Loading fresh mag.
Your squad mates started securing the intel. Join them to increase the speed of the capture. Be advised, an enemy squad is tracking your location.
My FPS is super low, but it still feel like I'm moving super fast. I don't know why. But it's definitely super low.
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. Your objective is simple. Eliminate all bounty charges.
Switching mags. Adding armor. That armor's gone. Reloading.
Enemy hunters were taken out. You're in the clear. All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
I don't know why. Listen, I'm moving super fast. I don't know why. Holy shit.
Too close.
Listen, I'm moving way faster than 100 frames per second.
They got me. Adding armor. Switching mags.
Shut up, bitch.
Reloading.
Still talking? Are you still? Hey, hey, bitch. Stop calling my phone, pussy.
Loading fresh mag. Break time's over. Head armor's gone. Reloading. Too close.
I really don't know where to go. I'm just running around. Oh, right here.
Rally on marked cohorts. Located enemy. Head armor's gone. Switching mags. Break time's over. Adding armor. Adding armor.
Oh, hell no. What was that?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Too close.
You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Loading fresh mag.
Where the fuck did he go? Was that him?
Switching mags.
Okay. I seen that shit out of the corner of my eye. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how I seen it. Whoa.
Move to the safe zone.
They got me.
Holy shit.
Adding armor.
I think he's
Squad
still
mate
in
has
the
entered the
lighthouse.
gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I have no idea where he's shooting me from. Bro, there's no way you way over. Bro, you way over there,
Squad mate
gang?
redeploying to the AO.
Gang, like, you gotta be lying to me, gang. Like, you serious? Like, gang, come on now. You way over there, gang. That shit sad. But man, literally is across the map. Literally. Like, what? Are you serious, gang?
That armor's gone. Watch out.
Enemy
Adding
soldier
armor.
incoming.
Reloading. That armor's gone. Loading fresh mag. Adding armor.
Blue here. Enemy marked.
Break time's over.
And I don't got no buyback station or none of that shit, so.
Tracking a high-value target. Weapons hot. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Oh my
They got
god,
me.
man.
Gulag.
Adding armor.
Hey, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck, man? What are you doing, gang? Oh my god, he's just standing right there. He's just standing right there, bro. Whatever, bro.
I'm under fire.
Only 10 left. The enemy squad hunting you is down. You're clear for now.
Shit keep crashing, man, all of a sudden. Oh, bro. Oh my god, come on, bro. Damn, I forgot this damn phone day. I need to charge my phone. All right, I got gotta get a charger, get some more weed, cause we gotta roll up again. Get some more charger, get some more weed. Weed gotta go. Shit. You can't ride with me. You can't rock and then pop with me. You can't rock, then pop, and then stop with me. Yeah, nah, that song too bright. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I feel like Dracula today. I don't feel like fucking with that song at all. I gotta go out there and water them dogs though. You can't ride with me. They smoke broccoli. We're on a fucking grind, man. We're on a fucking grind for this 5K. I need this 5K by fucking chat. I need this fucking 5K by the next 2 weeks. Hit that like button. Hit that sub. Hit that follow. That's how y'all favorite YouTubers be doing it. Hit that like, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. I appreciate it. Hey, what y'all say they charge for one of them commercials? I said about $1,700 to about $2,500. Now you get a good one like Nike or something, they probably like $3 or $4 grand.
No, yo no tengo manda.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Working LZ, get gun contract here. Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, my game
Come on,
glitching.
y'all. Use y'all head, man. What's up?
Bro, my fucking game is
up?
glitching.
They getting packed. Oh, my God.
Bro, my fucking game, bro.
Bro,
Oh my God, so many kills. It's so many kills that I'm wasting right now, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my
Only 25 remain. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
There's so many kills, bro. So many kills, bro.
You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you come and get me. It's all good, but your boo wasn't getting by. play the game, man. Come on, bro. What's up?
That armor's
Running
gone.
and shit like,
You
man,
don't
that's why I
want
stopped playing this. I play 2K now.
Here we
Prince
go.
Stat! Get going,
Taking fire.
And you about to get
Inserting
that
armor.
pack. Man, we got niggas just ran all the way from back there, bro, like little girls. These niggas just ran, bro. Boy, they got me playing with some runners and some track stars.
Redeployed and
You're
ready for
getting another
business.
shot. Weapons
Stars.
free.
They gon' run away when they can't shoot. Boy, I'm about to go back over there. I mean, everybody split up. I'm about to pop back in now. Where's the action at?
Popping all that shit, nigga. Go back over there.
Adding armor.
Hey, Robin, gang.
Man, that's over here. Hold on. Let me check this one real quick.
Kill confirmed.
Come on, bro.
Located the rest of
They
them.
got me.
Jacob, authorize LDBR strike.
Get
Adding
to the
armor.
safe zone. You have reinforcements inbound.
Reloading.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
That armor's gone. That armor's gone. They got
Man,
me.
come on, gang. Like, what? Man.
This guy's fucking cheating.
Something happened,
Good
gang.
kill. Mark
Ain't
the
no
rest
way.
of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting. We lost the supply chain location. Contract pulled.
Yeah, he did. Exactly
I'm
what
not a
I
doctor,
had.
but you're gonna be okay.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Your squad mate's MIA. We're reducing redeployment.
Back on the field.
Hostile, close reaper, market income. Stand by for fire.
Right, that shit's straight from over there, bro.
Resurging. Go get
You
your
gotta get
revenge.
them over there, bro. You gotta get them over there, bro.
Your squad is down.
Lost one.
Stay alive.
Let's
Bring
Bring
it
it
back.
him, bro. Too many people shooting you, man.
I'm under
They over there,
fire.
they camping. Yeah, I thought you had him. I thought you had him.
What? What?
My man jumps back up. Time to get up higher. I need you to stay low, man.
25 remain.
They be putting you with some of the trashes.
Defeat is only a mindset. Shake it.
Oh.
I'm just on the move. Yes.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment. Resurgence. fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Their armor's gone.
That bastard we rush carry gun. Come protect the person when you get gun.
Adding armor.
That mistake.
Still the last one standing, soldier.
Last
Survivors
one.
to your squad can
Let's go.
redeploy.
Switching mags.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Adding
Squad
armor.
mates back on station. Good work.
Reloading. Their armor's gone.
Mark
Switching
remaining
mags.
operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
No. Final mag.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Come get this loot.
Move to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Okay. Anyway, the guy don't kill you now. Why
You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Hostiles have assault pack resupply. Watch out! Adding armor. That stings. Adding armor.
This guy's sabi run.
Loading fresh mag.
God.
Give me things.
He did.
Watch your fire!
They got me.
25 was still standing.
No way, guys.
They hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
Fucking garbage.
All stations green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Hunt down the enemy.
Man, this shit gotta stop doing stupid shit, man. Come on, man. That shit just fucked me up, man.
Adding armor. Adding armor. Switching mags.
Keep clear of the circle. Get to the safe zone.
Watch out! Adding armor. Head armor's gone. Adding armor.
Oh my
I'm
God.
under fire. Reloading.
Fucking loser.
Adding armor. Loading fresh mag.
Bro, why y'all won't leave me the fuck alone? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all my dick heavy. Is that shit still on? Oh, I guess it gone because he died.
Adding armor.
No way, bro. This shit keep crashing, man. This shit keep fucking crashing, bro. Oh my God, bro. I'm over it, bro. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm about to end the stream. I'm over it. I appreciate y'all, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm done. I'll catch up with y'all like in a minute, bro. Well, I'll catch y'all with y'all like in a few hours or something like that.